Welcome back, everybody, to another livery reveal reaction. This time for Williams.
Yes.
You prepared the video this time.
Yes.
And I have seen that apparently it looks like it's blue.
Well, that wouldn't be a big surprise.
I know. But I mean, like, I saw something blue and I kept scrolling, but I'm like, okay, that's not a surprise that the car's blue.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been a huge shock if suddenly the colors really would have changed.
Yeah, I
massively.
mean, what was it like back when like Ralf Schumacher was there? It was like blue and white, right?
Yes, that's very true.
But it was always blue a little bit, right? As
Yeah.
far as I can remember, at least.
As far as I remember, it always had blue in it for sure. But
Yeah.
there's variations of how much blue, what types of blues,
Yeah.
and things like that.
My hopes for this is that it at least maybe has a cool pattern.
Okay.
Okay, like a cool pattern or something like that. A little bit maybe more visible than what Red Bull did in theirs.
Okay.
So I'm hoping for something like that.
All right. Sweet.
I also, because I think the last Williams was pretty plain. I don't think it had like a lot going on.
Yeah, I mean, I feel
Right.
like Williams is like just business to me.
Yeah, it's
You
like
know?
business, like
Like just-
blue.
yes.
We don't, like, more effort than Alpine.
Mm-hmm.
Because Alpine is almost like copy paste.
Well, but the issue with Alpine is also just like that we have such issues with the color.
Yeah, but literally
know?
there was no changes,
Yeah.
really. Minimal changes from last
Yeah.
year. So do better than that. Okay, let's
We'll see.
see it.
Okie
Did they make a
dokie.
video?
Yes, they made a little. Yeah, they made a
So I
video.
don't know if Mercedes now has a video because they now had their official reveal event.
Oh, okay.
Because at the time of the delivery reveal, there was no video.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah.
it's too late now.
Yes. Too late. You snooze, you lose.
Snooze, you lose. You're
All
out.
right, here we go. Let's do this. And here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, quickly before we get into it. So we already talked about Red Bulls. We talked about Haas, Audi, Mercedes, Ferrari, Alpine. So today we're going to talk about Williams. And then we have 3 more to come. So we have Cadillac, McLaren, and then Aston Martin.
Why is there such a big time difference? Guys.
I don't
As
know.
if it isn't finalized already.
I know. But here we go with Williams. They obviously have a new logo.
Yeah.
Now they refer to them also in like all the interviews. They're like Atlassian Williams.
Yes, because that's the main sponsor.
Yes,
Yeah.
which
It's whatever to me. It's Williams.
Yes.
Everyone will always refer to it as Williams.
yeah, I'm
you know?
sure people on the street won't be saying like Atlassian Williams now.
Exactly.
You know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I understand that the drivers and all the people for the team have to say
Yes.
it. Because it's the same thing as like you say Mercedes. You
Yeah.
didn't say Patronus. Blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
Patronus.
Okay, wizard. All right, here we go. Ready for the
Okay.
video?
Yeah.
Let's watch it.
Ooh. 16:9.
The W, which also looks different, of
Yeah.
course, with the logo and
A little more
everything.
modernized.
Then here we go. You ready?
Okay, a little bit light blue.
It's blue and it's light blue.
Okay.
Thoughts?
No. No me gusta. Oh no.
As soon as I saw it this morning, I was like, okay, this is gonna be a short video.
Oh no. It's
Yeah.
just, again, it's just uninspiring.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see the pictures in just a moment.
Yes.
God, Williams. All I wanted you to be nice and sparkly.
Yes. I mean, it is shiny.
It is shiny. I think everyone has been kind of going for the shiny.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's like a better coat and it's thinner and lighter and I don't know. But it seems like this
Or
is
if
the
they're
light.
like, if we have to do color, might as well do like it might not make a big color weight difference to do shiny versus.
Well, maybe it
What?
is. Maybe it is lighter, than the
Oh.
matte. That's what I'm trying to insinuate. Okay, so
Maybe.
here we are.
I don't know. Okay, so let me go to
Wow.
the next page. Here you go.
Okay,
Nice
so
and big.
We still have the battery.
Yes.
I honestly think, even though it doesn't fit at all color-wise into it, I think it's a really cool design. to
Yeah,
do
I
so.
always loved how they incorporated
Yeah,
it.
I
'cause-
think that's really smart because it
Yes.
looks like the battery.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean they have. I feel like the Barclays, the light blue, there is new. There's also a Barclays in the back underneath
Is Barclays
the wing.
known for being light blue?
I don't know for sure what their logo is.
Uh-huh.
I guess the big thing, which you can't really tell in this picture as much. Let me see if the other pictures. You have down here like a red and white stripe that goes around
Okay, yeah,
around the
mhm,
nose.
I did see that, yeah.
Yeah, and so basically that's essentially an homage to championship winning Williamses. The one from Nigel Mansell and from Damien Hill. Because they both had won championships in the Williams. Yes,
Both
Nigel.
strong mustaches.
Well, yeah, both
of them.
Yeah.
And I think Nigel Mansell, oldest F1 champion.
Yes, I think that's right. Yes, I think it was in the 92, and then with Damien Hill was 96, I believe it was, and they both had like the red and white in their vehicle, so I guess it's like an homage to them because it's also like 30 years. They're celebrating like a 30 years anniversary.
You're telling me the 90s are 30 years ago? Heresy!
Yes,
Someone arrest this woman!
No. It's what are we talking about?
Yeah, no, this was last week.
But anyway, so this is the car.
Sorry, can you go back one more? Sorry.
Here.
Oh, okay. I thought it like what they have in the front. I think this is on the halo is the Atlassian. For a second, I thought it was the Adidas logo. I was like, Adidas sponsoring another thing.
Gotcha. I mean, I do have their outfits in a second as well. But before that, I wanted to show you the cars throughout history. So you
the
see,
martini is so classic.
Yes, such an icon.
I love it. It's also like alcohol promoting racing. Who doesn't love that?
Well, it's alcohol and then cigarettes back in the day, which is
cigarette Marlboro, vamos.
Yes.
Let's mess up our lungs. Okay, I'm obsessed, and I think the Ferrari obviously looked similar. The 1982 car, I'm obsessed the way it looks. It looks absolutely mentally insane. Why is the driver essentially almost out of the car?
Yes.
Right?
Which I think on this one is not quite as bad. There's some other ones where they're literally like their shoulders are uncovered.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, obviously they're wearing an outfit,
I know
but like,
what you're saying, but it's like above
so low.
If you go a little bit further back.
Yeah.
So the 2005 is the one that I was talking about. HP.
Oh, interesting. Yes.
They had it a little there. It almost fit a little bit better in there.
It also works a little bit better because
with the colors. Yeah. Okay, so the 2025 car was just much prettier.
It's just blue, all just one blue, or more like it's not just one blue, but it's not as it seems a little bit blocky, this one.
Yes,
you know
because
what I mean?
you have to use sections for the Komatsu and then for the Barclay.
Yeah.
I think I don't think it's the worst car.
Yeah.
I don't think if I look at all the Williams cars, I don't think they ever had one that was like overtly pretty in my opinion. I think the Martini is very classic, but I don't think they ever had a car where I'm like, oh my God, you're so stunning.
Yes.
Like the 2004 Ferrari. I'm like, you're perfection, right? You cannot do anything wrong. This was 2004. Ferrari could do no wrong at that time, right? It's been
long time ago.
It's been like
yes.
22 years.
Ooh. Yikes.
My back is hurting.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's I think
it's gonna rank low.
Yeah.
It's ranked probably in the middle because there's cars that are uglier.
Yeah.
And there's cars that are way prettier in my opinion.
But I didn't expect much else from Williams.
I did expect better than this.
I mean, I was hoping for something refreshing.
Yeah.
Especially now that like things are kind of slowly falling into place with them.
I think what I would have liked if for the nose on the side to not be black.
Oh, interesting.
I think it would have already made it a little bit more interesting. But with the black, it kind of just like everything kind of just disappears on the side there. So just like the nose on the side, not even like the side pod or whatever this on the bottom, because I know most people just opt to have a dark. But I think just the side of the nose, I think I would have liked that.
Yeah.
I think I would have liked it to be... I can't believe the Haas is the one that has made the right design choice.
Yes.
But like Haas is it just looks way more dynamic.
Yeah.
And this, I just sometimes wish like you have these people online who take these cars and take the essence of what it's supposed to look like, you know, and then they make edits to it. And I'm just like, you can't tell me that the people who are designing these could have not done this. So why are we not approving this? You know? What is the thought process?
Or bring on those people. Like we have people who make their own edits and like maybe... Because, I mean, you don't want to steal somebody's design, but like bring them on for or something.
But what I'm thinking is like someone who probably makes like over $100,000, right? Working for Williams, right? Designing cars. Like, you can't tell me that they can't come up with a little bit more creative. So someone is clearly preventing this from happening.
Yeah, and it's also, I would imagine you have a while to think about this.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the car is coming up. And obviously, maybe sponsorships and things might change and might need some adjustments. But it's just what's pissing me off is all these I mean, I understand that the logos have to be on there because the sponsors pay to be seen, but it just seems like just such a.
I think there's better ways to integrate that.
Yes, it's so
I
much
think there's
better ways.
There's better ways to make it. For example, on the HP logo in the 2005, right? Why? I get it pops that it's stamped out like this, but if you would have had the white line just a little bit further up, you could have just had all of that white and then just the HPW. I think that would have already made it smoother. And I'm not a designer, and I already fixed the car. But
yeah, I mean it's whatever.
Wait, when I said I don't think Williams ever made a pretty car, you disagree?
Not that I disagree. I just think the Martini car is just...
It is very iconic.
It's very special.
It is.
I don't know if I would call it pretty, but it's there's something so special about the design and how they incorporated the design.
And I like that.
Exactly that. And then also I remember there's
77,
lots
that's
of...
Valtteri, huh?
There's, I don't remember. Yeah, maybe. There's a lot of cool Martini merch that goes with it. Because also Porsche...
No, that makes sense. Because
had
he
a
went
collab.
from Williams to a thing.
Porsche had also a collab with Martini, I believe, at one point, outside of F1, obviously, and they have some really nice merch. But anyways.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's whatever. Here are the drivers.
Looks... I don't know if it looks different from last year.
I think the shoes, they just stood out to me because they look like more like sneakers.
Yeah, they do, but with that black thing on the front.
Yeah, with like the sole kind of coming up to it or whatever it is.
I also think it looks like Albon, they're not there together. This was individually taken and then it looks like it's photoshopped in.
Well, it's also their faces seem very photoshopped.
Yes, a lot of touching up, and their hands look kind of, something is off with the lighting.
Well, it's because their faces were so smoothed out, but they didn't smooth out the hands.
Yeah.
So like Carlos's hands look so much older than his face. Obviously he has hairy hands too. Because I think it just runs in the family, lots of body hair. I mean, how would I know? But I'm just assuming. But it's just like, it just looks interesting. I don't know why they Photoshop them both so much, because they're both handsome, and they don't have to be Photoshopped to the max.
It does look like on the face they have that beauty filter on.
Yeah, exactly.
It's odd.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, that's it.
Yeah, it's a little bit uninspiring.
It's
gonna rank towards... I think it's going to get lucky and rank probably towards the middle because there's other cars that I dislike more. So I know Cadillac is coming up, and it's very interesting. The first year with Cadillac, they decided to go against the title sponsor because they want to establish themselves as just Cadillac. I read that the other day.
Okay, interesting.
Which technically is still all part of that Andretti. Because all of that is owned by a company called, I think, TWG. So all of that is one thing, but they're just going by the Cadillac brand at the moment. And then next year they're going to have a title sponsor. So they probably just want to establish themselves.
Makes sense. I'm excited to see what they come up with.
Yeah, especially because I think Cadillac is not known outside of the US as much. I think it's very much an American brand.
Very true. Yeah, I would think so.
I don't know if I ever seen a Cadillac in
Europe, in Germany.
I'm not saying they don't exist, but it's not particularly common.
Yes, and I'm sure it would be also a little bit more pricey to get a Cadillac brought to Germany when there's so many great European brands. Yeah.
But it's like the same thing. Like I think I saw the other day, I saw a Peugeot here.
Oh,
it was
interesting.
Very interesting.
That is
not a car that belongs really in LA.
No, I mean, sure it belongs, but it's like, it's interesting that it's made its way here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, McLaren is
from French Canada.
McLaren is coming up too. I'm not expecting anything huge there.
I'm expecting a lot from you, McLaren.
Aston, I'm just expecting a beautiful green.
I'm expecting a lot from you guys too.
Yes,
Aston is probably going to get away with a bunch of bullshit with me because it's just a pretty color.
Yes, very true. Very quickly before we end the video, I'm sure you heard the news about the official new Haas reserve driver.
No.
Jack Doohan.
Let's go, Jack.
Yes.
Bro, you were so screwed over with Alpine.
I know.
I'm so happy for you. Honestly, love from LA to you, dude. Because, wow, dude, you got set up. You were thrown to the wolves. I mean, they fucked over Mick too.
Yeah.
Did you hear what they did with him last year?
No.
So I think it was Jack and Mick, they were test driving, but they let Jack test drive like in the morning, and then Mick had to do it in the afternoon when the track temperatures were just like completely off the charts.
Yeah.
So obviously this all affects it, and I'm like, and I'm not saying that Mick belongs, but like give people a fair chance.
Yeah.
You know, Alpine is a mess.
Yes.
I hope Colapinto can get out. Gasly, get a better team. Honestly, someone buy Alpine.
I know, seriously.
Let's get the hell out
But
of here.
there we have it.
Oh, but what I was going to say, I'm expecting for the last 3 teams, I'm expecting a lot. I'm setting myself up for failure, but this is what I'm going in. I'm throwing myself off in the deep end this year. I'm
All right.
all in.
Nice. Well, stay tuned for
Goodbye.
that. Bye.